Well, Bungie was back this week with their latest This Week at Bungie update, giving us all the latest news for Guardian Games 2022, and that is just around the corner. We also got an early sight of some new weapons coming to Destiny 2 in Season 17, including new playlist weapons, returning Nightfall weapons, and new Trials weapons. So there's plenty to get excited about in this roundup of all the news from Destiny 2. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content, and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. Roughly 98% of viewers who watch This Week in Video Games aren't subscribed, so subscribe today and never miss an update. Well, before we get into the video, quick PSA, I am on holiday from tomorrow until Sunday the 15th of May, meaning I'm not going to be posting my regular videos like Trials, Zur, Destiny 2 Weekly Reset, and also next week in Destiny 2 until I get back. You know, this is the first real holiday I've had since the pandemic began, so I'm really going to make the most of it. I've prepared a few videos to upload while I am away, but just to give you a fair warning, I won't be posting my regular videos. Well, I already look forward to getting back into it on the 16th of May, but I hope you have a good few weeks, and I'll see you when I get back. But for now, let's get into the latest Destiny 2 news from Bungie. Well, first of all, we've got Guardian Games. So eyes up, Guardian, it's that time of year again. Next week, Guardian Games 2022 is going to kick off on the 3rd of May, and it's free for all players in Destiny 2. This event is a tradition, and it's the perfect excuse to get into that friendly competitive spirit. So while the spirit of annual class battle remains the same, Guardian Games 2022 does have a few changes that players can look forward to. First things first, what determines the winner? Well, much like previous Guardian Games, participants will be tasked with depositing those hard-earned medallions at the podium in the tower. You know the drill, medallions can be earned by completing certain activities and mini-quests called contender cards and platinum cards. So these activities are designed to be flexible, so if you've got the time, we've got those shiny medallions. Well, higher tier medallions which grant more points can be earned by activities like raids, dungeons, competitive PvP, so that Trials of Osiris and Survival. The seasonal activity, that is Psyops Battlegrounds, on a higher difficulty and more, so lower tier medallions which are important too, dropping content like Gambit, Vanguard Strikes, Quick Play Crucible, and other Throne World activities at the standard difficulty level. So gold medals can be earned by completing contender cards and easier activities, whereas platinum medals drop where platinum cards are completed on tougher content. Basically, play where you want, snatch those pinnacles, scoop up some shiny medallions and bank at the tower. But wait, there is more. Something new coming to Guardian Games this year, and it's called Strike Scoring, which factors in playtime only for Guardian Games playlists. Additionally, we've got strike medals which are designed to reward players for pulling off some pretty impressive feats, like taking out a ton of enemies with a fancy little combat jig, like Shatter. So this should help with all those players that feel like they're being matched with others that just zip right through strikes. You know, why rush through when you can score some additional points by going ham and showing the bad guys what's up? So there's two Guardian Games playlists. You've got training and competitive, and when you play matters. So let's break it down. On Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, the place to be is the training playlist. Here you can earn practice scores, the combined score of your entire fire team. Then on Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday, it's time to get sweaty in the competitive playlist, and this is where you're going to earn exciting rewards. So players can earn buffs in recreational training and competitive playlists by ranking bronze, silver, gold or platinum medallions, and these last until the weekly reset, and you can use these buffs in the regular Vanguard Ops playlist. Well, players will also be able to unlock torches to light the tower based on their high score past a certain threshold. For example, lighting the bronze, silver and gold and platinum torches grant rewards and a glow that can be seen on the right shoulder of the Guardian's armour. So you can all feel extra pretty. So lighting the torch is monumental when it comes to the Guardian Games experience. We want Guardians in Destiny 2 to feel the significance of that in-game. So for any personal medallion deposits, there's some more glow action on the way with accompanying left shoulder glow as well. And any progress as an accomplishment, we want you to feel proud of all the time that you put in. The overall structure for Guardian Games is designed to focus on skill level, meaning that higher scores are achieved by taking on tougher activities, defeating enemies, staying alive and competing in an activity in a timely manner. New bounties have also been thrown into this year's festivities to help players feel inspired to engage in the Guardian Games Strike and the Battlegrounds playlist, a little nudge for players to engage with the event-specific Vanguard medallion system, if you will. So since there's nifty new content this year, we've also updated our contender and platinum cards, as well as our medallion rewards for completing those new challenges. So new raid, check. Legendary and Master Lost sectors, check. New seasonal content, yep, also check. You can choose to spend your time in the current newer content, but it is not required to participate. More options, more ways to play. Keep it fun, keep it fresh, but also keep the core spirit alive for what Guardian Games is, and that is a community-wide effort to show off some class love. Well, let's get to the rewards, shall we? What are they? For those who have an affinity for submachine guns, the title is a new legendary sub-archetype that will be available during the event. So, according to Jason Briggs, a test lead at Bungie, the title is a Hacker Void SMG for the energy slot. It is an aggressive frame with a unique origin perk, classy contender, and that grants class ability energy with final blows from the weapon. It's got a wide range of perks that it can roll with, and players will have many opportunities to earn the fully masterwork drops with double perks both in the third and the fourth columns. Class items can also be earned, as well as another shot at the heir apparent is Catalyst, so the sandbox is about to get a little bit more interesting during the Guardian Games celebration. And did we mention that players that score in the top 10% of the event will get a spiffy new emblem to show off? Well, we've got that too. The emblem for the player that scores in the top 10% will be awarded after we combine their highest score from each week, and when the event ends, the combined score will determine who made it to the top player base for Guardian Games, and that'll unlock a special triumph, and boom, emblem awarded. With every player having their own unique playstyle, most have a main class. This is awesome, but it does mean that not every class has the same number of Guardians competing for that Guardian Games win. Last year, the games included a 10% catch-up buff that allowed each class to have a fighting chance, regardless of how many players are in that class pool. This was to encourage players to feel like they had equal footing regarding the competition, and it seemed to work out pretty well in the end. But there's always room to make improvements. This year, each team's score multiplier will start with whatever value they ended during last year's festivities. Titans, having placed third most days, will have the largest boost. Warlocks, with the second most days in third place, will get a moderate boost, and Hunters, having placed third the least number of times, will get the smallest boost. A little added bonus includes a minor 4% bump to the multiplier for the class in second place, with a 10% bump for those in third place. Well, that is it for the Guardian Games 2022 for now, but next up, let's have a look at the Season 17 weapons. So with the new season comes new rewards. Next season is going to be a doozy, but we want you to experience the story and its surprises on your own. No spoilers here. Well, that being said, we did want to share some rewards that are coming down the pipe. With Season 17, the ritual weapons available when ranking up will be the Heavy Machine Gun Chain of Command. And like previous seasons, this reputational-driven reward will come with a unique ornament that depends on the vendor. So at Crucible, you got the mandated artillery ornament. With Gambit, you got the insubordination ornament. And in Vanguard, you got the standard regulation ornament. So there's a nice heavy machine gun coming into ritual weapons. I have a feeling that machine guns are going to be a bit of a theme next season, so make sure you get that heir apparent during Guardian Games. Well, for those itching for new playlist weapons, in the Crucible we've got the Riptide Fusion Rifle, in Gambit we've got the Deadweight Shotgun, and for the Vanguard we've got Strident Whistle Bow. So Fusion Rifle for Crucible, Shotgun for Gambit, and a bow for the Vanguard. Very, very exciting stuff. And for Nightfall drops, both the standard and the adept versions, we got the Horror's Least Pulse Rifle, that is coming back, and we got a fan favourite, the DFA hand cannon, that is also coming back too, so be excited for that. And finally, we got two new weapons in Trials of Osiris, Forgiveness, that is a sidearm, and the Burden of Guilt, that is a fusion rifle, plus the Messenger Pulse Rifle and Shera's Wrath submachine gun. They're going to be leaving in the Season 17 loot pool. Season 16 weapons will be shifting over to the standard loot pools with the Crisis Inverted Hand Cannon in Crucible, the Heresy Auto Rifle in Gambit, and the Vanguard Shotgun Fortissimo 11. They're all moving over to the standard loot pools. So Bungie say they've got more to share about Season 17 closer to the launch date, but for now, these are the new weapons to look forward to. Well, let me know in the comments what you think about Guardian Games 2022. Are you excited for that new loot? Plus, let me know what you think about those new weapons coming in Season 17 in Destiny 2. Well, that is it for all the latest Destiny 2 news, and as always, thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Or you can check me out on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again. See you soon.